Hi, I'm Andy, bricklayer for UK Restorations. I'm just in the process of building this wildlife tower. The base is in place, and then I've started taking up the blockwork, 6-inch blockwork, which is the inner skin of the tower. The outside of the tower is going to be wrapped in a high load membrane, which is behind the stonework to prevent any damp coming through. We're just on the process of getting the tower up to first floor level now, which is round about where that level is there. That's where the first floor level is. After we've done the blockwork, which we're going to get right to the top, it has a outside skin of stonework on those blocks down there, and then the stonework is tucked up on the outside, like I said, with a high load membrane on the inside, 7-inch stonework on the outside, random stone. Obviously, we're going to do that after we've done the blockwork. So it's just a case of getting the blockwork up first and then putting the membrane round and then getting the stone up on the outside. The red pipe which is in here, that's the red pipe for camera wires on the inside. There's 2 doors on this for access. There's a door at lower level there, and then there'll be a door at higher level here. The actual tower itself is for barn owls, small owls, kestrels, small birds, which it has 2 hatches for the barn owls and the owls. The owl access, small owl access, is on the ground floor. The barn owl access is on the top floor. And then on the outside skin of the stonework, we're leaving some holes out for small birds. On the first floor here, we have an opening which is 700 wide by 100 millimeters high, for a bat opening so they can get access onto the ground floor. We've put some fencing up on the outside here just to keep the cows out, obviously so they don't escape or damage the building. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's gone well. The first week on it, and the progress is going well. Yeah, it's coming up pretty quick. The stonework will take a bit longer than the blockwork, obviously, but yeah, the blockwork's only a few more days and that should be up, and then we're ready to go on the stonework then. So yeah, all good. As you can see here at the back of the stone, there's a gap. We're going to fill all that with mortar, so it's a solid wall. Stuff like that, that's basically it. Just filling in at the back of the stone. It's a 5-to-1 mortar, sand and cement mix, 5-to-1. That there, that's going to be a small bird hole. That. So we're going to put some slate at the back of it. Bigger piece than that, but put some slate at the back of it there so it doesn't gnaw on the damp-proof membrane. This on the corner here is where these coins go. They're just like a cornerstone. They're a different type of stone. Some are on a right angle, some are just straight, but you crisscross them on the corners and it makes it just stand out with coins on the corner, basically. So basically, this is how they go on. If I can lift it. Like that. So yeah, go on the corner there. You get it plumbed up and levelled up. That's the coin in position now. And then what you do, you build your stonework in between these. You set these out on the corners and then build the stonework in between them. Put the same one on every corner, same level, and then you can either put a straight line through or fill it in and step it up. It doesn't really matter, as long as all the stones are nice and level. Right, so that's basically laying a random stone. Making sure you don't have a straight joint, so it crosses the joint there, a couple of inches maybe. So basically that's it. laying a random stone. So this is laying another now. So laying a random stone on that. Making sure it's reasonably level on the top. Like that. Keeping in line with the quoins at the end, which I'll put a straight edge through after.
We're making little random bird entrances on this stone wall, so they can just go in when they want, but we're putting slate at the back so that they can't gnaw at this membrane. Not that they would do like, but it's just belt and braces so that they don't get to that. So if you just look here at the back of there, I'm going to create a cavity. This will have a top on it, like a stone top. You can get in here and I'll create a cavity at the back where they can nest away from the entrance, because they'll not nest right at the back at the entrance, because you'll get draft. So they'll come into one side, you see. I've left one down there where it's below, because you get a lot of birds nesting below the entrance, you know. What, Paul? Half and half, I think.
So we're back on the wildlife tower today. I've come around just to have a look and see what the lads are getting up to, and stonework's getting cracked on with now. Managed to do about halfway there, I think. We've made some nice little details down at the bottom that Andy showed you earlier, with the little mouse houses that we've carved in there. So yeah, we're working the stonework up now. We've got we put some little holes in there, some little recesses, just for the smaller birds down at the bottom, and then we're going to put some more in on the top. What we've done is we've put this bitumen membrane on. It's a tanking membrane that the waterproofing industry use, but we've put a block primer on with a bitumen block primer, and this is like a self-adhesive bitumen membrane, because what we don't want is any moisture percolating through the blockwork and creating damp conditions inside. So this is going to kind of belt and braces really, and protect the internal blockwork from getting damp in it. Stonework masonry wise, what we're going to do, we're going to bring it up to about this level, probably about a foot from the top here, because we're at eaves level there, and because we've got this big raking roof coming down, and we need to build the rafters actually into the masonry work, so we're just going to leave the masonry work down a little bit for now, and then once we've got the roof structure on, we can then just get the pikes up and do the infills between the rafters. But yeah, progress is going well, really pleased with it, and the stonework is looking really good with the tumble stone. And then we've got this little bat slot here, so we've got another lintel to go in there, and we'll put a bit of a ceiling on this upper door, and then another lintel on this. So we'll check back in a couple of days, see how lads are getting on with it. And yeah, we've got this timber on order, that should be here this week. But we're on a bit of a tight schedule at the minute. We're in end of Feb now, and we've got till March to get this building done and complete, because we need to get the barn owls out and get them in here before they start nesting in this other building. So we're on a bit of a tight time frame, but hopefully we can get it done and get it all sorted out. So check in later on, and we'll get this roof on for the next video.